Hey, Shalom, Master. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakah, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that sees His word in our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today I just want to tell you this lesson before thine eyes, which, as we are witnessing the downfall of the so-called white man, which are the biblical Edomites. Well, on the other end, the so-called white man is watching the upbringing of the nation of Israel, the building of this third temple. You know, the next rulers to be set up, man. You know, so as we witnessing his downfall, he is seeing our upbringing. So, matter of fact, let's start off with this in the book of Revelations 11. Revelations chapter 11, verse 11. It says, "And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them." See? Because it was a point of time, over that course of time, we was spiritually dead, man. You know? But it was going to be an appointed time where the Lord's going to wake us up, tell us who we were, you know, going back to the old paths, you know. It says, "And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them." See? So-called white man seeing, you know, the nation of Israel being built up, being set in order. This is contributing to this man's fear. This is what's going to contribute to him coming down with great wrath, because he understands that we are the next rulers to come into play, man. You know, but the point is what which saw them, and that feat is being accomplished by the way of the internet. You know, seeing these teachings being pushed forth on the World Wide Web, and that what causes other Israelites to wake up and to cuss out the so-called white man and to repent. See, that's what's really hurting this man, repenting. You know, this truth, walking the proper way of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So that's why this man is in fear. And how he watching us through the internet. Let's get that in the book of is that Wisdom of Solomon 2. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 verse bear with me. Yep, this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 verse I started at 13. "He professeth to have the knowledge of the Most High." See? How we do that on the internet? It tells you if you're gonna glory in anything, glory that you know and understand Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So this is how we profess to have the knowledge of the Most High, by the way of these teachings, these videos that you see being put up daily as a collective. You know, just dealing with Great Millstone as a body. You know, Great Millstone is pushing out videos daily, man. That's how you profess to have the knowledge of the Most High. It said he called himself the child of the Lord. Israelites, see, he was made to reprove our thoughts, and how that being displayed on the internet. We are reproving the so-called white man through these videos. You know, when you see us on the highways and hedges, when you see us doing a sit down, it's a camera out. to record and put it out, you know, on a world wide web, man. You know, but we are reproving the thoughts, the system of the so-called white man, because you see the thoughts of this man playing out through this system. So we condemning, you know, this man's society. Thus saith the Lord. It says he is grievous unto us even to behold. See, so this man is watching. But how's that being done? Through the internet. See, the Lord, just like how we had to watch this man become a superpower, you know, seen Jake being under the suggestion of this man. You seen this man becoming this superpower. You just picking cotton for this nigga. Now he all in fighter jets and shit. You know. Now we actually watching the downfall of this man. The same steps he went up. We watch him hit them same steps down. And how this man watched us, you know, go down to this lower state. Now he's seeing the upbringing of the nation of Israel, man. Starting back with the mind first. You know, where would the mind go, the ass follow? So this man, he's seen us was in a downtrodden state, and that would contribute to him. Or it tells you when we read Revelation, it tells you that they rejoiced over our dead bodies. They sent gifts one to another. But now we have risen up through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, and we were proving them, man. And that's grievous unto him, because we telling him it's a dreadful sound in his ears. You know. See, we ain't saying that bygones be bygones. Matter of fact, let's get some real quick. So I said that dreadful sound. Let's get it, cause that's that grievousness. I think that's Job 15 and 21. A dreadful sound is in his ears. See. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. See, and that in this time, was the destroyer is our Lord Yahushua, that death angel that was in the time of Egypt. Oh, I think you going to I believe that they said the destroyer. I believe that was in matter of fact, let's get it. Yep, that's talking about Yahushua. This is Exodus 12 and 23. For the Lord will pass through to smite the Egyptians when he seeth the blood upon the lintel, and on the two side posts, the Lord will pass over the door, and will not suffer the destroyer to come into your house to smite you. See, and that token today, that blood on your door today is having its truth, man. You know, but the point of that destroyer to just let you know that's Timothy Yahushua. He's the one that's gonna smite the modern day Egyptians, which is the so-called white man, and that's the message, man. You know, that he's about to go down. Out of all this time, his reign of terror, this is it. The very same ones you would be for all these centuries, hanging and castrating, telling you, boldly, and putting it out on the internet that you gonna get yours, man. You know? So, and that's why it's grievous unto him. Because you got scriptures to back it up. You know, we sure about what we talking about. And this is what's hurting them. So let's go back. Wisdom Solomon 2 and 15. He is grievous unto us even to behold. See? For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. See? Because you can't quiet the grumblers. You can't pay us off. We had a job to do, and that's to prophesy against Mount Seir, man. You know? And he's saying, and it contributes to the fear that has fell upon this man. Because now you got to consider. Matter of fact, let's continue on this. He says, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits, He abstaineth from my ways as from filthiness. See, because this man is he is the fake. He is the fake. And it said we abstain from his way as from filthiness. Yeah, because it tells you that this word is polluted. It would destroy you even with a sword of destruction, man. So we proclaiming that this man, his he's not the real people of the Lord. You know that he's that abominable person the scripture constantly talks of. It says he pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his Father. See, and that's prophecy. At the end of the day, you know the Israelites, the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Natives, will get that relief. We will soon get that relief, and that entails rulership, being over our enemies, especially the so-called white man, as well as the other nations, man. You know, and this is not going to be a diplomatic move. This is going to be a hard transition, man. And we seeing the steps that's heading towards it. You know, and this is what contributes to the frustration of the so-called white man. When you see the difference, the signs in the heavens, like dealing with the chariots. You know, the signs that's taking place on the planet Earth, everything is going according to schedule, man. And that's actually gonna, matter of fact, let's continue on. Verse 17. Let us see if his words be true. See? So all these videos, you know, this man is actually gonna act upon it. He's gonna test that theory out to come after the prophets. You know? He's gonna actually test that out. But how did he know about these words? How did he know about what we've been talking about? Through the internet. You know, we have been thrust in the public's eye. So everybody is going to hit his message one way, form, or fashion. You know, in the vehicle we use, the Lord have given us is the internet by the way of the YouTube. You know, he said, let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. See? So he's going to test that theory. You know, when this man sent forth his military, he got to ask to see if that standard is going to be lifted. He's going to actually test that out, man. You know, but we know it's written, it's already set in stone. The elect will prevail. That's why we just read that verse up. He pronounced at the end of the just to be blessed, because it's already set in stone, man. You know, but the point is, all these things are going to take place. Why? Because he's seen the videos. We have been thrust, like I said, in the public's eye. The elites have got a hold to this message now. You know, and this is why this man's gonna come down with great wrath. It tells you the ones. Matter of fact, let's get that in the booth. Revelations 12 and verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. See, why is that? Which keep the commandments of the Most High, and have the testimony of Yahushua Mashiach. See, because of this information we have, which is the testimony of Yahushua, which is the spirit of prophecy. We in and know about what's about to take place here on the planet Earth, which entails the downfall of the so-called white man, America, and this beast system. You know, these are conglomerates of nations. It's over with now, man. You know, and we been claiming it, you know, by the way of the unicorn. This is how this message is getting across. When you make the video public, and now it's on the World Wide Web. It has, matter of fact, let's get this real quick on the book of St. Mark. St. Mark 13, verse 10. And the gospel must be first published among all nations. See, publish, make public. You know, so this, like I said, this word is gonna, everybody's gonna hear about this word one way, form, or fashion, man. But the vehicle that's being used, how it's being published, is by the way of the internet. Mainly the YouTube, because you have uh, Instagram Israelites and Facebook Israelites, and yeah, that's part of it as well. Because now the message, now the message out there. You Israelite, or just you some sort of as the Lord is really a so-called black man. The message is out there now. But mainly the YouTube where you actually get you know videos and edifying videos, not just a post with a nigga with fringes on. He posts Deuteronomy 28 or something like that. But the point is, it's gonna be published. It's gonna be made public. Among all nations, man. So we have been thrust in the public's eye, especially the so-called white man, the very one that's adoring us. We have been. Matter of fact, let's get this in the book of Wisdom, Solomon the 5th chapter, Wisdom Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him. See, it's not like you in front of the Rothschild's house, one of their palaces, and you prophesy outside their door. No, is you got a video and it's somebody watching it and giving them the reports back, or they actually watching it. But it's gonna be before the face of such as have afflicted us. So they're gonna actually see us, man. They actually seeing that process, Ezekiel 37, the skin being put on. Then they seeing the breath, in us. And we saying it was this nigga that murdered us. It was this guy that stole the land. It was, he's the reason why pollution is heavy in the planet Earth. He's the reason why it's a term called beaching. It says, read it again. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. Yeah, just like seeing a dead body being raised up from the grave, man. Same person you killed, you hit a lick. You got all his possessions. You see him the next week asking about you, looking for you. More even, he even got the police involved and said I was the one that was missing. It's this guy that did it. And that's what we're doing. We crying to you how about Shema Shai to avenge us, man. That he's the one that has been causing all this turmoil on the planet Earth. But the point is, he's seen it. He's seen the righteous man standing great boldness. But how did he see it? Through the internet. He said, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terror, fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. See, because was this the beginning stages of the salvation? It tells you through the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. But it's also going to grow and morph into the chariots. Just like how this nigga got his angels by the way these fighter jets. Well, we got heaven's host, man. But the point is, he actually gonna see us rebuking him, reproving him, and that's being done by the way of the internet. So I'm gonna end it off on this argument, the Book of Psalms, chapter 50. Psalm 50, verse 16. It reads, no, it's like verse 21. It said, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. And what are the things that this man have done? He's pretty much have did all this wickedness upon the planet Earth. He pretty much cast the words of the Lord behind him. See, it was a certain standard you supposed to That's how you supposed to run the planet Earth. And he knows about that. He knows about the last Sabbath. He knows about certain things, how you supposed to run the planet Earth. But he threw that to, you know, he cast the words behind it. This nigga raped, robbed, and murdered the planet Earth, man. And the Lord allowed this man to run his course. Even putting his hands on the children of Israel, man. The Lord allowed this man to run his course, and it got to the point Esau thought the Lord was with him. It says, but I will reprove thee. How's that been done? By the word of prophets, and set them in order before thine eyes. See? And you seeing that process now on the internet. You seeing the nation of Israel, that, that third temple being built, this spiritual temple, this spiritual house being built before their eyes, man. And they can't comprehend it. Just like what happened in the walls of Jericho. They didn't know what they, They didn't know what was going on. Till that day come, those walls fell and they was taken, man. We seeing that same process now. They ain't comprehending the work of Yahweh Shema Shai. You seeing it in the platform that is played out through the internet. You actually seeing the so-called white man going down, but he also seeing us being raised up, man. So yeah, I just hope you edify. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Kakodash. Double honors to the Apostle Elders, great millstone, Shalom to the elect,